Mabuhay and welcome to Rema's Art Space. If you would see these blank white canvases behind me, this is actually part of a one-man show where you would see the paintings being made live. So kumbaga, in just one day, you will be able to witness all of these paintings being made as one day, and that is going to be demonstrated to us by an amazing and talented artist, Sir Jun Rocha. He's known for making really quick paintings within a day. Here in his show in Buenos Aires in Quezon City, which is entitled Wet Canvas, let's get to know him a little better. And I hope you'll stick with me and hear his amazing art journey. Bago po ang lahat, welcome po sa Rema's Art Space. Pero first of all, magpakilala po kayo ng onti po sa amin kung at paano po kayo nagsimula po bilang isang artist.
My name is Jun Rocha, aka Jun Sergio Rocha Jr. And I started my art as soon as I graduated from BS Chemistry at the Manchester University. That was 1980. And I met a doctor who is a collector, and a friend of mine who was my classmate in elementary that told me that I was so good in painting and drawing at that time. So he asked me if I still painting. So I said no, and he is a student of the UP College of Fine Arts. So I said, what's fine arts? I don't know about it. I was a graduated of base chemistry at that time, so he encouraged me to paint, and that's how I started. I paint from pen and ink, then pastel, and so on. So I meet Mr. Sena at that time, and I go to his workshop and one of his protege.
So kumbaga, isa kayo sa mga naging students din pala.
Yes. Mr. Sena was one of them, and he is very kind, very knowledgeable, very important in my art. Especially in making you as an artist. He bring out your inner talent or talent that you have, then encourage, to paint. So I did some workshops, and then that's it.
Wow.
And I go, after that, I was curious about fine arts, so I enrolled at the University of the East School of Fine Arts, 1984.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's too young.
yeah. I was, I think, in the 30s at that time. So in 1989, I went to States, stayed there for 20 years, studied at the American Academy of Art and the Art Institute of Chicago, and came back in 2010. Now I'm here.
So you're disciplined in many mediums, all kinds of mediums.
Oh yeah, I'm prolific in different mediums, from charcoal, pen and ink, mixed media, pastel, oil and soft, watercolor. In fact, I studied watercolor at the American Academy of Art, and then acrylic and oil. So most of the mediums and different kinds of subjects, not only, almost all projects. I'm not on abstract. Yeah.
More of, kumbaga, diba, parang napapansin ko mga landscapes.
Yeah, landscapes and extra-traditional theme like landscapes and representational thing of daily life.
So what are your inspiration behind your artworks? Is it, do you have this certain, kunwari sa mga landscape, do you have like a certain memory that you keep and ito yung nilalagay nyo sa inyong mga paintings?
Oh yeah, because I was brought in my childhood as mga lolo't lola ko are farmers. During summertime, I went to the province and go with, nakikita ko yung mga fields, the carabaos, the planting rice, the harvest. That's a reflect now my subject. Most of them are, those kind of things. I'm very on landscape. I'm a member of the Chicago Plein Air Painters. So we went different places in Chicago to paint every Saturday. So one time while painting in the suburbs and painting the American scenes, I was thinking about, how about I paint my country, the Philippines. I love my country. I'm not supposed to be here because this is an American thing. Yeah. Now, that's why I decided to come back in 2010 and paint Philippine landscape. But then there's a different on painting the Philippine landscape because I was influenced by the American colors, the Western colors. which are muted and grays, and those are mixed colors. Unlike a tropical colors is different. So what I have brought here are what I learned about painting, those colors. My subject is Filipino, but my approach is American.
Oh,
So it's like the West meets the East.
So, would you also say na malaki yung influence ng mga American artists?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah. It's a very, very big influence on part of me because an American artist is different from a Filipino artist. They're more professional. They're more serious about their art, and the camaraderie is not there. Just like you paint, you paint. If you are good, you're very good. That's it. Nothing. If you're not good, you're not an artist. Supposed to be you're good.
Both in Filipino and American influence, which artist kumagay malaking impact sa'yo?
The American, because that's where I learned about those things that you don't learn in school. We're in about composition, values, colors, and color temperatures, and achieving that beautiful landscapes. The message that you want to bring, your emotions. It's not about per se the brush work or anything. It's more on the emotions that you brought onto your work. So the great influences the members of the Plain Art of Society of Chicago. That's why I went to different for almost how many years I was a member of that. Then I go to different places to compete with the plein air paintings. So now I decided to come back because I want the Philippine landscape.
Even yung plein air, no? Parang yung culture ng plein air, dinala nyo rin dito.
Yeah, okay. Dinala ko rito. At that time, even when I was here in the 80s, hindi alam ang plein air kung ano. When I started, plein air, you can still hear it from Filipino artists. They call it on the spot. Diba?
Kasi plein air is French, diba?
Yeah, it's French. It's painting in the open air. So we're not aware about, we're not using plein airs. I have a friend here who said, why are you using plein air? You're a Filipino. So I said it's supposed to be an on-the-spot painting or outdoor painting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pero kasi parang ang arte. Pag Pilipino, plein air.
That's
plein
true.
air yun eh.
That's true. That's true.
Pero you're also known sa mabilis na
Oh, yeah.
pag-paint. How are you able to develop that?
Okay, it's a lot of experience. I mean, even though I studied when I was in fine arts at the UE, my teachers in fine arts was mad at me because the 3 days plate, I just had finished 1 day. The 2 days already absent. So he told me not to do it fast. I don't know, it come into my mind that I could paint so fast. It's already in my mind. I mean, it's just go directly to my hands. I know what to put, I know what to mix, I know everything. I think it's something that's a special talent to me. Painting so fast, it's like, it's an emotions. Like when you are angry, it took you so fast to get angry.
Okay.
Right? Hindi naman yung galit na ako.
Dapat ganun ako.
So it's just galit na ako. Kaya yung masaya naman, masaya ako. Ang tawa ka ng tawa naman. It's not like yung something that you feel at once. Like yung sili, yung labuyo. Diba? Pag dinurog mo, taste, maanghang ka agad.
Yes.
Something like, hindi yung ganon. I mean, it's just like an impulse or burst of, fastness.
Kung an average, how fast do you paint po?
Fast in painting?
Yeah.
I could finish one painting in one sitting, like 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the sizes. But I don't like to paint small sizes because smaller ones, I can't do all the, the swirling of my hands, my brush. It's more like you are in a cage, you can't fly. That's how I feel about small works. So I decided to do a big one so I could just manipulate and do my thing. Para kang nakawala. So pag ikaw nakawala, I mean, it's limitless emotions and inspirations.
I'm curious, do you pinag-iisipan niyo po yung technicalities before you start your work or you just go with the flow?
No, go with the flow because technicalities, you have learned it already. You got it already. Before you paint, before you go into the art, you got all these qualities being an artist. I mean, you have the technique, you have the experience, you know already what to use them. So just like, you are trained to use those materials.
Wow.
then right away, hindi ka na mag-iisip kung anong gagawin mo doon because it's already in you. That's why yan ang gusto ko rin i-share sa mga gusto mag-art, especially yung mga bago or kahit na yung professional artist, na this is how to paint. Yung mabilis lang. Don't confine in yung dot. But you know, it's a different thing about artists kasi merong gustong mag-dot, may gusto naman. But mostly of them are more on details. So mine is loose and some few details.
Now, let's go to sa exhibit niyo po. Yung concept nito, saan niyo po nakuha ito na on the spot, you will be making a gallery?
That's what I want to elaborate. One time when I was in the States, I heard or read about an artist who had an exhibit in New York, and he's from California. He's from west to east. So he has a show, a gallery, but he has no painting yet. So he decided to travel by car from California to New York, and along the way, paint the painting, accumulate paintings, and finish paintings, almost how many of those paintings and ready for show in New York. So he did it, habang travel siya, makakita ng lugar, bababa, ipipaint. Tapos meron na siyang frames. So pagdating na New York, he has already about 30 to 50 works. So, show na niya yun.
In one day, just made all those?
No, 3 days yun.
3 days,
You travel by car, it will take you about 2 to 3 days.
Alright.
By car from the west, from the west to the east by car. So, yun ang naisip ko, it's amazing, ganun, on the way. Wala siyang painting, nadala for the show, kundi ginawa niya along the way. Sabi ko, pwede ka rin gawin. For the first time in the history of art, na mag-show blank canvases, makikita nila, plus gagawin ko rito in span of 3.5 hours.
Wow. I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, that's why it is more one of a kind, force of a kind. Wala pa ako siguro nakita ang artist na mag-exhibit. Now, you go into the gallery, you see a blank canvases. Di ba?
Actually, yes. So, even yung
Wala
yung mga live performances, very rare yan
Very
dito
rare.
sa Philippines.
Very rare yan. Or they have, pero isa lang gagawin.
Yes.
Di ba?
Actually,
yung mga demo.
Yeah,
yung mga mapapanood mo doon sa mga yung quick paint, mga nagde-demo, ipipaint niya, isa lang.
Yeah.
But not 10 or a couple of works to be done. So pag ito, ang konsepto is a wet canvas, done in acrylic, makikita mo how fast, how the swirling of the brushes, tapos limited palette, and manipis lang, washes, and dabs of colors and thick paints. Makikita, it's more like an abstract, but it's realistic in a sense that is representational and devoid of details. Pero makikita, makoconceive mo yung kung ano yung nandun. So it's basically a landscape because it's what I want, what I like landscape very much. So after this, yung magawa ko na lahat, then it's for auction to help the cause of my master Nandi Sena to pay back what he shared to me long time ago. We've been together in the 80s, so how many years? It's 46 years na kami magkasama. Naghiwalay kami nung pumunta ko next for 20 years. For that sense, I'm very grateful for him. So this is my my tribute to him sa tulong ko ng kanyang gallery because I know he's shouldering everything. So it's a fundraising. So i-auction yon lahat ito. Then see landscape subject, and then hopefully if this will be successful, maybe another part 2, which is the still life naman, for still life naman.
I'm sure there will be a part.
Yes, it is, I'm sure. Kasi marami I mean, this one is I just a reference, I do reference, tapos ipipaint ko siya.
So, yung mga images na gagawin niyo?
Yeah, I have images of Filipino landscape. Very simple. Yung may bundok, may puno, tapos may bahay. Yung simple Filipino buhay probinsya. That's why, that's what I like. Yeah, mostly people really can relate yung mga buhay probinsya. Yung mga bahay-bahay. But it's not bahay kubo or anything. That's just a bahay.
So, by the way po, for you po ba, how significant po ba ang art para sa Pilipino?
Wow, that's the measure of how the country would be great. A country without art is a country with nothing. Yeah. Art really symbolizes the veracity of being the great country pagka meron kang great art. So, an art without a country is nothing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Mayroong mga country na very rich but very poor in art. There are. But if you are poor country but very rich in art, mayaman ka na rin.
Ika nga, ibang artist na
Oo.
nagsabi sa akin na community without art or a country without art has no culture. Wala
That's
kang
true.
kultura.
That's true. Kasi, isa pa, I remember in the States, in a place na walang artist, hindi mahal o hindi maganda yung lugar, yung kanilang hindi maunlad. Pagka nagkaroon na ng artist, yung isang lugar, nagtataas na yung property because of artists. So that's why where artists are, there is richness in terms of societies.
Ano pa ang dapat nating gawin to teach the next generation to appreciate art?
Well, kasi ngayon, for example, yung anak ko, he's 15. Nung una, nung hindi pa siya masyadong uso yung gadget, he paints. Ang galing niya mag-paint. Kinukuha niya yung mga pintura ko. He paints with me. Nung mauso na yung mga gadget, nandoon na siya sa mga gadget, yung mga laro, lahat. Kasi that's one thing that the generation now is going into. Parang nalason ng kaisipan, ng kultura, ng gadget ang mga bata. So probably we can do nothing about it because we are bound by this, thing. But we can slowly teach our kids. Maybe spend 1 or 2 hours, 3 hours drawing and painting, appreciating art. Then go back to their gadget. We cannot totally erase them because that's your generation culture. They will say that we don't know about their culture now because they are generation X culture. Tayo naman kasi yung mga nung pangkultura, wala naman natin mga ganun. So, ang oras natin nasa art. So, I encourage them to let their kids to study and appreciate art, bring them to the galleries, bring them to the museums. Tapos pilitin sila, then give them a reward.
Para naman dun sa mga who wants to learn art pero who are afraid to do it or who are into art pero parang sinasabi niya, mas magaling yung iba sa akin.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What's your message for them?
Okay, for them, yung gusto mag-aral ng art, there's plenty of workshops coming. Meron sa mga FB, mga free workshops or meron din ng mga mambayan ng mga workshops. Then they will just attend. Kahit na wala kang talent, basta interesado ka, o kahit hindi ka interesado, basta mag-attend ka. Hindi ka interesado, pero mag-attend ka. O kung hindi ka mag-attend, basta interesado ka, pupunta ka. So start doing that, and then once you are already in the art, think about this, follow your heart. I mean, kung nasa art ka na, still consider to study more about the art for yourself. Kasi ako, on my own part, lahat ng ginagawa ko is on my own experimentation, my studies. Although I studied from, of course, you have to study from workshops, from teachers, from school, but most of the thing is in yourself. Discover new things, new method that works to you. And it helps me a lot because I studied first Bachelor of Science Chemistry, which I graduated in 1980. I don't go fine arts first. I studied that, and I don't practice my chemistry in the lab, but I practice in the studio, the art. So I do my own canvases because I believe an artist must know about his canvas because those people who work for canvas, kung sino yung gumagawa ng canvas, hindi mga artist, hindi nila intindihan yung tungkol sa canvas, which is the foundation of painting. Pag hindi maganda ang canvas mo, hindi maganda lalabas ng painting mo. Number one, that's what the old masters did. The preparation of canvases or prime or those panel boards are the most important thing. It comes up kung ano ang magandang canvas, magiging maganda painting mo. So, study more. At saka isa pang masasabi ko, maraming mga artists na magagaling. Sobrang galing. Kumopya, magaling. Mag-create, magaling. With reference, magaling. Pero ang kulang nila, how to look at their work. You cannot just copy a painting from a picture or compose a painting from a picture or from memory. You have to study about the paintings. Halimbawa, yung composition, yung colors, anong emotions na ibibigay mo, anong message na ibibigay mo, kung gusto mo mag-message, kung pa sa sarili mo lang, wala ka ng pakialam doon, basta sarili ko ang gagawin to. So, whenever I look a painting, I usually look for a composition. Composition thing that makes your eye glued to the paintings. Mapag-aaralan mo kung anong gustong palabasin ng artist. Yun ang gusto ko sanang i-emphasize sa mga artist, professional, non-professional, about the importance of composition. Yung makikita mo sa artwork. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much,
you're
sir.
welcome. Okay,
And, and congratulations
You're
din po
welcome.
sa exhibit. Girl, nanalo ako ng painting ni Sir Jun. I joined the auction. Pinili ko yung the one with the house. So, buti na lang. Wala masyado nag-bid dun sa painting na pinili ko. And I don't know. I'm so excited to have a work Sir Jun. Nakakatuwa na he has held this auction where the proceeds would go to the Buenos Arts or Sir Fernando Sena's Buenos Artes Gallery. And nakakatuwa na meron na ako work ni Sir Jun.
So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you do, please click the like button. And if you're here in my channel for the first time, please subscribe and also click the bell notification so you'll be notified of future videos from me. Again, my name is Rema. Thank you very much for joining me here in my art space, and I hope to see you in the next. Bye! Mabuhay! And welcome to my...
Nangyari lang yan dito sa Buenos Artes, sa Quezon City, kung saan nag-hold ng isang one-man show si Jun Rocha. Ito.